California is the best state for off-grid living. You might be surprised, but let's talk about why. It's the best state, really.
Live happy, fun-loving, and carefree.
California might have a bad reputation, but hey, nothing could be further from the truth. California is a freaking awesome state, and it's the best state for you to live off-grid. And here's why. First, one thing that you do have to deal with in California, of course, is water conservation. And we all want to be conservative with our water. Conserving water is super important. So in California, you have to conserve water. So that means things like no bathing, no shaving, hairy arms, hairy legs, hey, beards, hair everywhere. And, because with no bathing, after, a month or 2 or 3, you don't even notice. Nobody even smells anymore. It's great. Damn flies. And it's good for your health because, look at me. I'm 37 years old, and you wouldn't believe that, would ya? I know, right? California has an awesome, amazing governor. Who could be smarter? That man is on top of everything. It's just so thankful that we have really smart politicians like those out in California. Yep. And, the governor out there, he wants everybody to be off-grid. Well, almost everybody, but we'll get to that in a second. He loves it when people are off-grid. You'll see people in tents camping, and everybody loves camping. So you just head out to California, you set up your tent, you're camping, and it's great. And you're off-grid. The governor loves that. He wants more and more people to be living off the grid. It's just super out there. And you don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to worry about paying any taxes. You don't, you just get your food and things like that. Hey, buddy, that dumpster's mine. Go find your own source of food. Get out of there. So progressive. Many other states have all kinds of rules about living off the grid. You can't live in your camper. You can't live in a tent on your own property. But again, they embrace that in California. And one thing that, if you try to build off-grid in other states, they've got really strict septic requirements. Hey, not in California. You just drop your shorts and poop right on the sidewalk. It's great. No septic systems required. And then the beauty of that is somebody else comes along, they've got apps on your phone, and people say, oh, look, there's something there on the sidewalk that needs to be cleaned up. And they just press their app, somebody comes and cleans it right up. So you've just got that circle of life. It's great, everybody getting along. And that brings up that part of, you not having a job and not paying taxes. That's, again, what the governor wants. He is trying to get almost everybody off grid. They just want a few people, really rich people that have really good jobs, just a few people to stay there, because then those people work and they pay all kinds of taxes. The governor's even talking about raising taxes on those people. So they just pay their money. So the guy comes and cleans up your poop off the sidewalk. He gets a paycheck. He gives his paycheck to the state, and then the state gives the money to you. Again, win, win, win. Everybody's benefiting from that. That's the beauty of it. Now, you might be thinking, living in a tent, on the sidewalk, in a parking lot, in somebody's front yard, even in the beautiful weather of California, and weather is one of the most important things when you're picking a state to live off grid. Hey, California has great weather. But one thing, they still get some cold in the wintertime there. And the governor, he's even thought of that. They have fires everywhere in the state, from the northern part of the state to the southern part of the state. There's fires everywhere. So, on a cold night and you're camping in your tent, on the sidewalk, in a parking lot, and you're a little bit cold, you just go find one of the fires that the state's providing for you, and there you can just get warmed up there. It's amazing, isn't it? Well, you're not an electric car, but that's okay. Come 2035, you will be. One other thing that might be a concern where you're picking your state to live off grid, and again, California is awesome on this, is crime. You want to pick a state with low crime. Hey, there is such low crime in California. Yep, hard to believe, isn't it? But it is. They have such low crime there that they're going to defund the police. They don't even need police anymore because no crime? What do you need police for? It's just great. So you've got that going for you out there in California. Amazing, huh? Bonnie, get back. California is no place for a dog. Jeez. Small businesses are really important in this country. And again, California is on top of it there. Because again, it's that circle of life. Rich people, the few that are still left in the state, they earn their money, they run their businesses, they pay all their money to the state recycles it and repurposes it, and they give it to you, and then you go to the restaurants and you buy food, the grocery stores. It's just that perfect circle of life. I mean, there isn't a state more amazing than California. It's just great. Off-grid living in California. Am I right or am I right? I'm right. For more awesome off-grid living advice, subscribe. Watch another video, because it's all about living happy, fun-loving, and carefree, California style.